Hey, you're listening to Don't Mix In. I'm Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, an educational psychologist, blogger, educator, and coach who loves to talk about style, life, creating, and mental health. Okay, so I started this podcast to create a space to talk about style and substance, to talk about the complexities of being a woman who's authentic and thriving. All right, let's get into it. All right, this episode we're going to be talking about a colorful, cozy cable knit sweater, the winter style essential. Are you still trying to decide what to wear these colder days? Try a colorful, cozy cable knit sweater. This is the winter style essential. Don't Mix In listeners, I'm back to talk to you about Anchor. This is still my tried and true podcast editing and recording platform. Let me tell you why. Okay, so first of all, it's free, but on top of that, you know what? You can edit and record and distribute from this platform anywhere, on your phone or on your desktop. So if you don't have time to be on your desktop, you can just record from your phone and then distribute. So go ahead and download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. So you like Amazon, but you don't know what styles to get? Go ahead and check out my Amazon Live. I'm an A-list creator, which means I do a lot of lives, and people like them. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to go and join the live. And don't forget to follow me on Amazon. And then keep in mind, as an Amazon associate, I do earn from qualified purchases, and all opinions are my own. And I'll see you guys around. Hey, I know you guys do not have a ton of time to just be scrolling through social media. You got better things to do, right? So that's why I revamped and relaunched my Fave Finds newsletter. And what I did is, it's kind of a in case you missed it. So I scour through the internet to find some styles for midsize and curves. And I also add just some different podcast episodes or books that I'm into lately, just some good stuff for your email inbox. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to sign up for my Fave Finds. And don't worry, I'm not going to spam your email inbox. It'll be some good stuff. All right, so I'm going to get into the reasons why you got to get a cable knit sweater, even when you have curves, right? It's kind of tricky because a cable knit sweater adds volume with the way it's designed, but I have some ideas and reasons why you still want to give it a try. So the first reason is a cable knit sweater is warm. So first off, by design, it's going to keep you warm during these chilly months. The thick and knitted material, it just captures your body heat, and it also kind of has a soft feel to it, so it gives you like a cozy vibe. So like the one that I'm wearing on the video of this podcast is a really pretty kind of like hot pink cable knit crop sweater. It's warm. And yeah, it does feel cozy. Second, this is a timeless piece. A cable knit sweater is a wardrobe classic. So for instance, it has this like timeless design that's always in style. It's not super trendy. So that's helpful too, because then that means you're going to be able to wear it year after year. And it can be, like I said, it's a hero piece. So it can be worn with other items so that, because it doesn't stand out. And so it's going to be something that you'll get a lot of mileage out of. Also, a cable knit sweater is functional. So the third reason is a cable knit sweater comes in different styles, colors, and designs. You can dress it up or dress it down depending on the situation or occasion. And it's a piece that'll work for you in different ways. So for instance, the one I'm wearing in this video or the podcast right now, this one's just a real casual crop style. So I can, rock it with some skinny jeans or my flare jeans and that sort of thing. Or it can be a layering piece. Some quick tips if you have curves and you're kind of been avoiding a cable knit sweater. So this is what I do to find one that's not going to be too bulky and kind of have no shape. So first thing is I look for styles that are going to be a little bit more fitted and maybe a bit thinner in terms of the fabric so that it's, again, not going to add too much bulk, volume to my frame. And I want it to be a little bit thinner and more fitted so that it creates a nice silhouette. Another tip would be kind of figure out where you want it to hit. So I like the sweaters that are hitting me right at the waist that would be considered somewhat a little cropped. I mean, they're not really like super cropped, but I like that because I have high-waisted jeans. If you're not into high-waisted jeans or bottoms, you could go with a little bit longer of a cut of sweater. Um, I also like it where if it can be tucked under. So again, I try to avoid really thick cable knit sweaters because, or just really thick sweaters in general, because then you can't have options in terms of how you want to like kind of work with the hemline. So if I want to do an under tuck or tuck in, I can't do that if it's going to be really thick. So I like it to be thinner. And I like the styles that maybe have cable knit in the front, but not in the back. So the one that is in the show notes is a turtleneck cable knit sweater in a really pretty blue. And you can see that, well, you can't see actually because you don't see the back, but the back of it, it's just like a smooth back. It's not cable knit. So the cable knit is only in like the torso and bust area. And then it's not in the arms or in the back. So that just creates like a real sleek kind of, look to it. And it doesn't add volume or bulk to my frame. So I like that, but I'm still getting the benefits of a cable knit sweater because it still has that design and it's still warm. And another quick tip is find colors that you enjoy that are going to light you up, especially during this time of year where we're kind of trying to finish up the winter and we've been into maybe some deeper tones. So I love to get some like candy colored sweaters around this time of year just to have like a punch of color and to boost my mood. It also makes it really easy then to transition these items into spring, right? So I can go and maybe pair a cable knit sweater that's in a real bright, fun color with a, cream colored pencil skirt, for instance. Or I can go with a lighter wash jeans, right? Or I can go with white jeans with a, real punchy color of a cable knit sweater. So it just gives you a lot of options. So I would say explore colors that light you up that are within your palette of what you already wear. So then you're more likely to wear it and, kind of go from there. And I think that'll make it fun to get dressed and it'll kind of get you ready for spring. All right, there you have it. These are the reasons why I think that you need to get a cable knit sweater and why it is a winter essential. Like what you're hearing? Go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. You can also share the podcast on Instagram and tag me at Live by Viv. As far as my music, it's The Croft by Joachim Karud. And everything we talked about in this episode can be found in the show notes on livebyviv.com. Okay, and remember, don't mix in because you don't need to.